welcome to issue 17 of Talking Comics. We're back once again with Rich.
Hi guys, how you
and
doing?
We are here at Limited Edition Comics with a great range as always.
Oh, blush. No, thanks again.
Oh, we barely could get you away from all the comics that are being sold at the moment.
Yeah, we've been busy day today. Obviously, this is the first time we've shot during the day.
Yes.
Which is good, but
yeah, we've got some light out there. We can tell.
But it's been a very, very busy day today.
Yeah, it's been very busy in the shop.
Marvel
today.
now, flying out.
We've got so much news again, as always. We always have some great news to talk about. First thing we're going to talk about, I suppose, is the Days of Future Past movie, which is coming out. I think it's 2014, maybe. I'm not too sure if they've given us the exact release date on that. I'll put it up here if they have. But we've had news that Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, and Hugh Jackman are returning back once again for the XMen movie.
Good news.
You like that?
I like it. We do keep it in continuity.
I was talking to Noobs about this. Noobel, who's our cameraman, if you don't know, he was telling me, but what about Fassbender? Fassbender is going to be Magneto. How can they possibly bring back Ian McKellen?
Yeah.
And I said to him, and this is the only way I see it happening, is that they're going to do, because it's Days of Future Past, you're going to have the future and the past, and in the future versions you'll have Ian McKellen play, and in the past versions you're going to have Fassbender play Magneto. So they're going to be jumping around, I think.
Yeah, I just love the story. I think the story is the best, one of the best X-Men stories ever.
Yeah.
To be published, and I think this is going to be such a. Although Wes will probably disagree with me, I think he likes his Age of Apocalypse.
I do like it. I've got to say I like Age of Apocalypse.
Days of Future Past and present, and yeah, great, love it.
Yeah,
so let's hope they make a good film.
And I wonder how loosely it's going to be based on, because I know a lot of those hardcore fans, they like it when the movie is exactly like, or as close to the comic as possible. When they vary too much, it gets a little bit.
They'll change it for Hollywood, as they always do.
Yeah, they're going to.
So
yeah.
We can't do anything about that. But if it brings more people in the comic shops, more people into the whole industry as a whole, yeah, it's great.
Why not?
Really good. Yeah,
right.
Good.
We announced, if you watched the meanwhile from last episode, we announced that at the LSCC, you'll be having a stand.
We're having a booth, actually.
We're
going, big on this year's LSCC.
Yeah.
We did the first show in London Excel Centre, and it was phenomenal. Absolutely great. I mean, there was a good 15,000 people there.
Yeah.
We took really good money, and we thought, well, this year we want to make it really special.
Right.
So we're going to take a booth area, which is going to be 25 foot by 15 foot, which will be carpeted, and you'll be able to walk in and meet some creators as well. We've actually going to be flying over Dan Slott.
Dan Slott.
From New York, who we sign in.
He's going to be massive. Because Marvel now, Superior Spider-Man, you're going to have the man who's writing Superior Spider-Man.
Yep. Exciting. It's great. Great for us. Great for fans as well. And we've spoken to the organisers and they're really happy about it. And we're going to bring over another couple of people as well. We've got a guy called Kaz Zuniga, who's going to be doing some really cool sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll be putting some artwork up.
Yeah, I'll be putting some artwork up there so you can
really
see
good
this
artist,
guy.
Untapped talent, and
Marco Torrini.
Marco Torrini, who's going to be announced on a big book for Image Comics pretty soon. So bringing Mark over as well. He's from Prague, or originally from Italy. Top Cow, yeah, Top Cow Image, yeah. So Marco's working on a book. We can't say what he's working on.
But it's something.
It's
something
big.
big.
It's great.
Something big.
I'm really pleased with Marco. Lovely guy. And he's working on the book with me at the moment, which is going to be published in time for London Super Comic Con.
And we got one more. We got one more name, haven't we?
We have, yeah. We're going to have Adi Granoff at our booth as well.
Eddie Granoff is going to be sitting at the booth
signing. Yeah, very good. So we've got
bring your comics down. I mean, you are a con in your own right, really.
No, not at all. We want to do things something different. We want to offer the fans something that, to come to our booth and they pick up something unique as well on the show.
I feel strong enough to say here that I've never seen that happen before in a UK con, where the comic shop has exclusive talent right there, ready for people.
I think people are scared to pay for people coming over, but I think if you're stocking up on their books and they're sitting right next to a big pile of Spider-Mans, then you're going to sell them. You're going to pay for their trip over. You're going to make new contacts. You're going to make new friends at the convention as well, and it's the best way going forward, I think.
And the someone even bigger than all of them you're bringing with. You know who that is?
Who's that?
Not us.
Oh, really?
They're taking us to the con, which is fabulous, and which means we're going to be filming the show at the con.
Yep.
And there'll be some exclusive prizes as well.
I think we do that. Yeah, why not?
By the Shop, sponsored by the Shop for you guys at the con. So come and see us. You get to meet Zach, you get to tell him what you think, and you get to tell me what you think. And I'm sure that's going to be worth the price of admission in its own right. So come down to the LSCC in February and check it out. It's going to be great.
It'll be a huge show, and I'd say the people who haven't got their tickets yet, get your tickets now, because I think they're going to sell out. They're going to be announcing another 35 guests over the next coming month or so.
Right.
And I think they're going to be big. I mean, spoke to the organiser on the phone, and he would not tell me who's coming over, but so far they've announced Jason Campbell, Simeo Bianchi,
Neil Adams,
huge, Dave Finch. Yeah, you've got some A-list people there.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You got some classic old, and you got some new as well. And we've shown who those people are coming in older episodes in the Meanwhile section. But if you haven't had a chance to see it, you can go and check out the Talk Comics website. I'll put a link down below so you can go and see. And also you can go and check out the LSCC website where they also have the guests.
Washington DC, Freakazoid, and that's something that is on TV. Freakazoid is brains overloaded. It has a chocolate coating. Textbook case for Sigmund Freud. Freakazoid.
Check out Dexter Duckness, nerd computer ace. When surfing on the internet, there was that cyberspace. He turned into the freak.
We're going to go back in. We're going to talk about some comics for this week. We had XMen Legacy issue 2 come out, and it seems a bit thin.
Marvel have printed on the wrong paper, and they've actually sent out a press release saying that I don't think they're going to replace them or not, because obviously there's nothing wrong with the actual comics.
Aren't people entitled to a refund though? I mean, that's not the same quality that they used to. I mean, like quality control issues there, really. I mean, seriously.
But once again, we buy it blind. Marvel don't sell what paper they're printing on, so yeah, we buy it as a comic.
That's it. So you get what you don't really have a choice.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit unfair for fans, but it still has the content that you want to read. The thing is, though, if you sneeze, it will fall apart in your hand.
Yeah. So, I would get your gloves on and start turning it with one of those, forceps to make sure that you don't rip any pages.
It's not
do you know
that
what?
bad.
Actually, do you know what? I will say, if this is going to degrade faster than other comics, the value of something keeping this in good nick might actually.
You're right. There we go.
We got one more to talk about actually though, that's quite important. It's Justice League Dark, right? It's issue 14, and the back of the pages, there's a little sneak peek into the future of DC, really.
I didn't see it. I haven't looked at it yet.
No? Oh, well,
they literally arrived yesterday.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pick it
Buy
up
it.
if you want to see it. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. It appears that we're going to see a Justice League movie. Which has been, people speculated about that after the success of the Avengers movie anyway, right? But there seems to be a lot of buzz right now about the new Superman movie and having a couple of sneak peeks into what could be the future of a Justice League movie. And they're suggesting that Gordon Levitt's going to play Batman, which is kind of strange.
Well, I mean, at the end of the
it happened in the
movie,
comics. Yeah, it's happened in the comics,
Batman film, we had sort of, he appeared in the Batcave and, look, gadgets and gizmos. And we all thought, it's going to be a natural progression for him to be Batman.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Don't like it.
It's happened in the comics, though.
Yeah, but...
there's been times, when Nightwing has replaced Batman, when Batman's, been off having a holiday somewhere.
Yeah.
I've broken a back, shall we say, or any other times, you know what I mean?
Yep. I just don't get it. I just don't get why they mess with it so much. Just keep Batman as Batman. Put Christian Bale in. Give him the money he wants. Make a good film.
But his voice was quite annoying by the end of 3 movies.
Yeah, keep it the same.
I like him. Well, I like him anyway. One last thing that I want to talk about today is there anything that's coming out that you want to recommend to your comic wise that you're right now people are. I know you said Deadpool, but are there any things that are really hot right now people really need to get hold of because that's what's selling. This is the best thing that
we all know Batman's doing really well. The Batman Death of the Family is phenomenally great. People are just loving it. But do you know what? Marvel now is starting to pick up big style now.
Yeah,
it really is. We're looking at Captain America's done really well. Fantastic Four's done really well. Indestructible Hulk's done fantastically well.
Well, that is a worldwide. I put that on again in the meanwhile last time, but that is actually the biggest seller worldwide, apart from in this country, which Judge Dredd was the.
Yeah, Judge Dredd. We sold out of Judge Dredd.
Did you?
Well, I think 50 copies straight away off the shelf, gone. Although I did do 4 covers, and I think people who like Judge Dredd will pick up all 4 covers.
Right.
But I think Marvel now jump on it.
DC, we've got the Death of the Family. Marvel now. What about Image or Top
Image.
Cow or any of the other?
I mean, Image are doing some great stuff. Manhattan Project's really good, continuously brilliant. Saga's, fantastically doing well.
Yeah.
But where Image are
I
starting
liked his wording there. Did you see that? Because we reviewed it last week. We were like, we don't actually know if it's any good. And your wording was, Saga seems to be selling fantastically well.
It is, but like it or loathe it, it's a strange, out there story.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I know you guys reviewed it and liked it, so you're sort of borderline.
I know that there are people that love it, but it's not borderline. I just don't know whether to like it or not because not enough's happened yet. I feel like not enough's happened yet. But no, that's go and watch last episode if you want to see what that's all about.
I mean, this week we've had Nowhere Man or Nowhere Men.
What's Nowhere Men?
It's another Image book, another #1, and it flew out.
Really?
Absolutely flew out. Not read it yet, but I think people jump on this. Image #1 might be really hot, but people come back to and say, yeah, it's actually quite enjoyable.
Okay, great.
Different to the superhero stuff that's being mass produced by the big two.
Great.
And that's good. And then the biggest selling book for us this week through eBay, internet, and through a shop, and we've had like guys of 20 queuing up for it, is My Little Pony.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
These bronies out there they just love it. They really love it. And I must admit, it's pretty cool inside it. But I mean, I'm not gonna read it. Well, I might do. I don't know.
You're buying it for their kids, right?
I think it's being produced for adults. You read it and there's some real dark elements in it.
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
For adults.
So watch, it's going to go crazy. Apparently, over 100,000 copies sold as well.
100,000 copies sold of My Little Pony. What is going on? Is there something that I don't know? Is this like a porn version of My Little Pony?
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
Slice.
That would be quite. Is there no? Okay, I don't even want to know. I'll try. I will get back to you on that story. What is going on with My Little Pony? I will find out.
Big selling book. Big selling book.
One more thing that I want to show you is the fact that this new X-Men cover has Imminen's art on it, and we were talking about it last time, and it's a continuation of that really, really nice art. If you pick up 3 of them, well, 1 of these and 2 of the other ones, you could, do what I'm going to do, which is put them up. They look great. And we've also got just the Midtown version as well, which also looks fabulous.
I love it. Yeah, Jessica Campbell.
And again, that's 3 covers that are going to come together and look absolutely great.
Avengers out next week. Midtown.
Yeah, fabulous.
A nice shout out to Midtown Comix as well for providing those for us, which is really good.
Thanks, Midtown. Cheers.
Yeah, I think one of the only shops to get them in the UK, which is quite nice.
Okay, well that's thank you from me. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you, Rich, again for being on the show.
Cheers,
and
guys.
We look forward to seeing you again next week for Talking Comics issue 18. What do you got for us?
We got Walking Dead, volume 17, and we're going to go out to £8 with a free ship on this.
Free shipping, £8, the latest volume of Walking Dead.
Cool stuff.
That is great. Great deal, so check it out, and you can find the link below.